everybody, it's GuidingHalo. I'm back. I hope you're all doing well. Back home, it feels good to be home. Let's see what's happening here. So first card out I have, what could you not accept if you but knew that everything that happens, all events past, present, and to come, are gently planned by one whose only purpose is your good. So it's radical acceptance. I do not perceive my own best interests. So perhaps your own best interests are first perceived by the divine. Perhaps. I mean, that's kind of a given in my world. That's kind of how I roll with that thought in general. But it doesn't mean everybody's that way. Let's pull a card from Mystical Shaman deck. So there's a lot of acceptance that can be happened, radical acceptance, and knowing that whatever is meant for you is in front of you. All events, whether painful or not. The Eagle, card number 16, which came out upright. We'll read that shortly. I'm going to get that card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Baron Reed. This is Mystical Shaman deck. Who is that by? I believe it's 3 different people, actually. Yeah, it's right here. Alberto Villoldo and Baron Reed and Marcela Lobos. The Hawk Prince. Look at that. We get the Eagle and the Hawk Prince. Brand new spiritual journey happening here for somebody. I'm sorry, I'm a bit shaky today. I'm not exactly sure what that's about. Lots of energy pulsating through and around me. That is for sure. All right. Let's read the Hawk Prince first. Spirit communication, paying attention. Came out upright. So we've got some good energy going on right now. Where we've been stuck previously, it seems that we've got some healing done. The Hawk Prince appears with good news. He flies into your life to alert you that a message is coming to help you manifest your destiny. Expect a phone call, letter, email, or conversation that lets you know the next step to take toward your greatest good, or to tell you that you've arrived at an important stage along your path. The Hawk Prince is also the ally for spirit communication. So pay attention when you think you hear something important pop out at you on the radio, on TV, or in overhearing the conversations of strangers. Spirit is constantly in dialogue with you. Are you listening? Stay open and expect Spirit to speak to you and show you the way to your prosperity in all aspects of your life. Look at that. All aspects of your life. So never alone. A new understanding of who walks beside you every day. What could you not accept if you but knew that everything happens? All events past, present, and to come are gently planned by one whose only purpose is your good. Interesting. Absolute radical surrender. Card number 16 here, the Eagle. Let's read it. This reduces to a 7. See, 11 is a portal energy of creating, well, really stepping into a new way of being. And this reduces to a 7. So it's like a new way of being in your spirituality. Seeing things from a different perspective, higher or lower, whichever. Being able to maneuver the energies far better. Eagles maneuver flow very well, right? 16. Eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For Eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go or what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop sheltered from life, counting the regular feelings? That's interesting, counting your regular feelings. I said feelings when it's supposed to be feedings. Or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. It is time to see through the eyes of the eagle. Let your vision of the whole and of its part become laser-like. Set your priorities straight. What did you come to do in this life? Did you come to climb up the ladder of financial or social success? Did you come to become a better person, to heal your heart and to realize your essential self? What is your divine mission here on this earth? No more excuses. Of course, you do not have enough time, enough money, or enough sleep. Yet the time is now to fly to your chosen purpose. If you postpone it, you are betraying yourself. Look through the eyes of the eagle and consider every obstacle an opportunity. Where you set your intention is where you'll end up. Free yourself and live your highest destiny. Fly. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Wow, that's beautiful. It's not even being set free by the divine anymore. It's about setting yourself free to allow yourself the beauty that is coming your way, that is rightfully yours by your divine purpose here. Living life. Ultimately, the only way to know about God is by letting your being merge into the being and then seeing what happens to you. So how do we merge into spirit? That's an interesting concept. Ultimately, the only way to know about God or spirit is by letting your being emerge into the being. So how do we be? How can we be in the absolute present moment? Can we merge into the being? So there's something about finding a balance, I believe, between merging into the beingness that we are, being exactly where we are, so that spirit can bring us communication as to everything that's happened is to propel us into this state of let go. No matter what it is, let go. Freeing yourself. There's something about freeing yourself, flying free like an eagle, in order to bring peace. What is it you perceive that you want to do if you had enough money, if you had enough time, if you had enough energy, if you had all those things? What would you do? Maybe it's time to act as if you already have enough energy, time, and money, and to get started on them anyway. If it's growing a garden and you don't have land, put an ad out and ask if someone has a quarter of a property or something that you could use to garden, and offer them in exchange for fruits and vegetables. If you want to build something and you have no place or nothing to build something with, put out an ad and ask somebody if you helped them build some things, would you be able to use their shop to build things you want to build? If you want to do something and you don't know how to, ask somebody who knows how to help you build it, and in exchange you could work, for whichever. And you're like, oh, that sounds like too much work. It sounds like taking me out of my bubble. I have to take myself out of my bubble to do that. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Even an eagle has to fly from its nest in order to get to that place. Even a hawk has to fly from its nest in order to bring you a message. So if spirit is there meeting you halfway, even more so than halfway, Why is it that you're not willing to step even an ounce of the direction, even an ounce towards the direction you should, or the direction you know that Spirit is calling you to? That's a very powerful lesson there, man. It's also a very big kick in the butt, in my opinion. How is Spirit trying to open our heart chakra here? What is the heart part of us they're trying to open with this message? Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So, do you have enough self-love yet? Have you figured out that you've got enough self-love, that you're loved just because you breathe, just because you matter? Patience. You're able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So when the energy of the universe is moving and has a loving rhythm about it and brings you an opportunity, are you able to move with it? Are you able to patiently and self-intuitively, with the love here, self-love, allow yourself to move towards it, but have patience with yourself while you're moving towards it, and in order to reach satisfaction? You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So perhaps someone's been putting off something that's been your soul calling because of what other people might think, other people might say, whichever. I'm here to tell you that yes, that's a possibility. Trust me, I have so been there. For a whole 6 months of my life, I was trapped in the idea of what others thought about me, felt about me, you know, and what I did. So do you have enough self-love? Do you have enough patience with yourself? And do you have enough patience with yourself to take the leap forward? It's not about completing it all today, but it's about taking that self-love forward and being patient with yourself as you move through the journey. But to start the journey, there's communication here that's about, come on, let's get started with the journey. Are you going to allow your being to merge into the state of being? You cannot stay in a sheltered hermit state in your nest and stay in the state of being. Why? Because the beingness that is spirit, I'm not talking about the human being aspect, I'm talking about the beingness that is spirit, has been trying to move somebody here. They've been patient, you've been patient, they've been growing your self-love. It's about satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. I believe they're saying you've got this here. You've got this already, because we have the eagle and it's time to soar. We have spirit communication coming to you about how to manifest this. Let go. No matter what it is, let go. If it's fear, maybe you've been drowning yourself in I don't have enough self-love. I don't have enough of this. I don't have enough of that. This was about having enough, and so was this. You have enough just because you breathe. So are you going to have the self-love in order to move forward? And as in moving forward, having the patience that it takes to build whatever it is your soul destiny is here, your soul is here to build. And understanding that the satisfaction that comes from things is by showing others love and by helping them understand what love is for themselves. I'm going to take the tarot deck here and split it in half. I've not shuffled it. I've not anything. So let's split it and see what comes up. Yep, someone's dealing with a great sadness. A great sadness, perhaps. Dealing with lies, cheating, and stealing, and trying to find balance and emotions. I believe there could be a bit of lying one's done to themselves, which has caused great sadness. In believing the opinions of others. Turn your back on all of that shit and watch your ships come in, my friends. Turn your back on all that shit and watch your ships come in. I love you guys. I hope this message resonates. I'll talk to you again soon. Blessings.